Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippyGaming. So today we're going to be looking at the State of the Game post for April 2021. Now for anyone that's new, that's maybe never seen one of these before, what exactly is the State of the Game? Well, this is a monthly blog post put together by Relogic that usually has a little bit of information about every version of Terraria. So say for example, PC Terraria, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, mobile, and we even get a little bit about Tmodloader. However, moving forward, we're not actually expecting any more news about PC Terraria. In Relogic's eyes, now that the Steam Workshop update is completed, that is now a complete package. That being said, the 10-year anniversary of Terraria is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I would not be surprised if we had something to celebrate that. Me personally, what I would like to see is either a re-release of the original version of Terraria, so fans can go back and have a retro experience, or potentially maybe a couple of secret seeds. I'd really like some more of those. The ones we got in the last update were amazing. I say last update, I do mean 1.4. Anyway, really long intro out the way, let's jump into the news. So to kickstart today's video, we're going to be doing this a little bit differently, and we're actually going to be starting with news from the Tmodloader team. Now, with that being said, I'm going to read this as best I can, but I don't know what half of this stuff is, but I'm sure the more tech-savvy of you out there, you probably know what's going on, so I'll do my best to explain it. They wrote, the Tmodloader team, along with all of our contributors, have been making huge strides towards getting Tmodloader 1.4 out to you as soon as possible, and they wanted to share a little bit of their latest progress. They wrote, we've just merged our biggest branch ever, which moves the game to the .NET 5 runtime and the FNA game framework on all platforms, eliminating many Linux and Mac bugs by moving away from Mono and greatly expanding programming and modding possibilities. Additionally, the branch achieved any CPU in brackets optional 64-bit support with a single cross-platform executable, so say goodbye to the out-of-memory exception. Our biggest remaining goals as of now are the following: mod sound and music playback re-implementation and fixes, object-orientated topological sorting-based redesign of interface layers and world generation passes, conversion of tile to struct for the sake of memory optimizations, Steam Workshop support, although this may release sometime after Tmodloader 1.4, the timing is still a little bit undecided. Well, that was hard to read, I'm not gonna lie, but some of you will get it, some of you will get it. Either way, at the end of the day, I'm so grateful to the Tmodloader team, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. So moving on to Terraria 1.4 for console, I'm going to keep this nice and short and sweet. Essentially what they've said is that the current plan is to have Terraria Journey's End out for Xbox and PlayStation in Q3 2021, with the Switch to follow shortly afterwards. So for those that don't really know what that window of time really means, it basically means from the start of July to the very end of September. Now, we've seen in the past that this doesn't necessarily mean that if we get to the 30th of September and we haven't heard any news in a while, we'll automatically get the update. So I'll try to keep you up to date with the latest information as we get it, but that is the window that they're currently aiming towards. Me personally, I'm just waiting to play on Nintendo Switch. I absolutely love the Switch version of Terraria, being able to play with a controller, but also just, you know, move a finger and tap on the screen. For me, it's the best of both worlds. So moving on to mobile Terraria, they acknowledge once again that the team is currently working on the console version of Terraria 1.4. So until that version is completed, they're not actually going to be working on mobile Terraria. However, a cool little thing you can do right now is, if you are a mobile fan, you may not have seen my video about it, but you can play on the Penguin Minigames server. It's a really cool server. You can play minigames on a phone, it's really great, and I'll leave a link to that IP address down below. It's completely free, and I would say it's worth checking out. So to wrap up today's video, they had a little bit dedicated to the 10th anniversary. This is what they had to say. Oh yeah, that's right, just about 10 years ago, a little game developed by a single person in his living room made its way to Steam. All this time later, Terraria is not just alive and well, it is thriving more so than any time before. And I really do believe that. Terraria is thriving now, like the numbers speak for themselves. Be sure to join in on one of our celebrations as we get closer to the big day itself. And they said that they're aiming to have a new 10th anniversary art from a community artist, and they're also going to do a contest in the future, which is both awesome. The Terraria community really is such a gem to be a part of, and the fact that even now, with their main version all wrapped up and done, we still get monthly updates, we still get these community events, we have great people in charge of the social media accounts. It really is a good time to be a fan of Terraria. Alright, that wraps it up for today. Guys, give the video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you are new around here, or you want to help me on my pursuit to get 1 million subscribers, click subscribe. By subscribing to ChippyGaming, you're in the one-stop place for all your Terraria needs. Alright, see you in the next one, guys. Hope you've been well. Peace.